Hi everyone, welcome back to the Crochet Tutor. Today I'm going to show you how to do basic single crochet. To start, you'll need to put a slip knot on your hook. If you're not sure how to do that, please see our other video on how to put on a slip knot. You'll then need to make a foundation chain. Again, if you're not sure how to do that, please refer to the previous video on how to do a foundation chain. You'll want to do your foundation chain in the number of stitches that's required for the project that you're working on. For this tutorial, I'll just do 10 stitches. Once you've completed your foundation chain, you'll want to work into the second chain from the hook. This first chain is your turning chain into row number 1. So insert your hook into the second chain from the hook. You'll know you've done it correctly when there's one piece of yarn on your hook. If there are two after inserting, then you've gone through too many of the chain. Yarn over your hook and pull that thread through that foundation chain stitch. You'll now have two loops on your hook. Yarn over your hook again and pull that yarn through both of those hooks. You've now done one single crochet. Do the same along the rest of your foundation chain. So you hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through that stitch. You have two loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull that yarn through both of those stitches. And you can continue in that pattern through the next chain, pulling up a loop, yarning over, and pulling through both loops. You continue all the way along the chain until you're back at the other end, which will be an entire row of single crochet. Single crochet is the basic stitch for a lot of other complicated stitches that you might find in other projects or projects that you're interested in. Once you reach the end of your chain, you want to do a chain 1 stitch, turn your work, and continue back in the other direction. That's my final stitch there. Pull through the loops. I will chain 1 to finish that row. So I now have one row of single crochets. To continue in this manner, I now turn my work over and I'll be single crocheting across this row of single crochets. So we're no longer working in a chain, we're working in stitches. So your first stitch will go into, your first single crochet will go into that first stitch. So you'll want to go through 2 loops in this case. You have 2 pieces of yarn in the top of your stitch. So you're looking for the loop with 2 strands of yarn above it. Hook through there, yarn over, pull that yarn through the stitch. You've got 2 loops on top. Yarn over your hook again and pull through both loops. Again, that's 1 single crochet. Again, you put your hook through. You're looking for that hole with 2 pieces of yarn on top. That is your stitch from the previous row. So you want to go straight through there with 2 strands of yarn on top. So your hook goes through, you yarn over your hook, pull the yarn through the stitch, yarn over again, and pull through both of those loops. Let's look at that one more time. So you're looking for that hole right there. It's kind of triangular shaped with 2 strands of yarn on the top of the stitch. So your hook goes through that hole, you grab your yarn, pull the yarn through, you've got 2 loops on top, yarn over, and pull that yarn through again. And you continue in that manner again all the way back to the other end. Through the stitch, yarn over, pull a loop through, yarn over, pull the loop through 2. Through the stitch, yarn, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull the yarn through 2. Through the stitch, pull a loop up, yarn over, pull the loop through 2. And that's how we do single crochet. It's a really important stitch to learn, especially when you're just beginning. When you get to the end, you'll see that your stitch from before looks a little different. It's kind of on an angle, but the stitch is still there. There's still that hole, and there's still 2 loops or 2 yarns on the top of the stitch. So you'll want to make sure you get that last stitch. Don't miss it or your sides will not be straight. Put your hook through, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. Now you'll see your nice straight side coming together here. Again, you chain 1, turn your work, and continue to work in that pattern as many rows as you want to finish your project in single crochet. If you're done, do a loop through and cut and tie off. If you enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe to our channel, The Crochet Tutor. Thank you.